Well, if you drive in the Houston area, chances are you've seen at least one of the 10 billboards from the Council of American Islamic Relations Houston chapter. They've been drawing a great deal of attention, and Kristen Kane joins us live in the newsroom with a closer look. Kristen?
Well, Melinda, the billboards are part of CAIR's Peace and Unity campaign. They've been up for about a month now, and like me, you may have wondered, why are the billboards up and why now? Since the 9/11 attacks, many Americans continue to have a very negative image of Muslims. Dangerous men with beards and weapons, oppressed women who hide under scarves. This is the exact stereotype CAIR Houston is trying to dispel with their billboards.
There's a lot of misinformation and disinformation, a lot of anti-Islamic, Islamophobic type information out in the atmosphere, I should say. I wouldn't say just in the press, but it's everywhere. And we decided that we needed to have a campaign that actually spoke to issues and that actually brought people together.
Muslims are very diverse. Every economic class, ethnicity, racial background, languages, socioeconomic status, Muslims are so diverse. Profiling is not fair.
One billboard version reads, "Proud Americans, proud Texans, proud Muslims." And the second reads, "Different faiths, one family." Each billboard shows the faces of local Muslims.
Muslims are being demonized, like we're an enemy and we're monsters, basically. And we want to put our faces out there and say, connect with us. We're American, just like you. Okay, we might have a different faith. We're still Americans. That doesn't make us any different or any less.
So why now? Executive Director Mustafa Carroll says it's the only way they could reach a large audience.
You can be going to temples, synagogues, churches, civic groups, etc., which we've done for so long, and it's not lighting a candle when somebody can get a 30-second spot on national television or radio and just blurt out a whole bunch of stuff, and it just spread. It's like, sprays the whole community.
Mustafa reminds me it was just 2 months ago that there were 2 arson attacks on local mosques, one in Clear Lake and one in Southwest Houston. People
have become emboldened by this, free-for-all against Muslims to some degree, and so they feel they feel perfectly fine making these statements in public and doing some of the things, and it's leading, and I'm really afraid, and we're afraid that it may lead to more violence. It's not, if the same thing that we in this country are fighting against so-called radicals or people who are extremists, we ourselves are becoming extreme or are acting in extreme ways.
CAIR hopes the billboards make Houstonians realize Muslims are your neighbors, your doctors, your mailman, and maybe even your friends, and you might not even know it. All of the funding for CAIR's billboard campaign came from local contributors. CAIR does not get any money from the U.S. government or any government for that matter.